What do we do if we can decide on two things? If the two decisions have a great impact on both of them, and if deciding will put two effects, good and bad effect. This is the double effect principle, also known as the rule of double effect and the doctrine of double effect. This doctrine says that if doing something morally good has a morally bad side effect, it's ethically okay to do it, providing that the bad side effect was not intended. This is true even if you foresee that the bad effect would probably happen. You can apply the principle of double effect if it justifies the following. First, the nature of the act condition. The action must be either morally good or indifferent. Second, the means and condition. The bad effect must not be the means by which one achieves the good effect. Third, the right intention condition. The intention must be the achieving of only the good effect, with the bad effect being only an unintended side effect. Lastly, the proportionality condition. The bad effect must not be disproportionate to the good effect. To further understand this principle, here are a few examples. Number 1, trolley problem. We can apply the 4 principles of double effect. Nature of the act condition. We want to save lives and we have the controller. That is to switch lanes or not. Second, the means and condition. Seeing the situation, if we divert the train's lane, we will save more lives. But if we will not do this, eventually more lives will die. Third, the right intention condition. We want to save more lives by diverting the train's lane, which results to unintentionally killing one person. Lastly, the proportionality condition. We have a proportion. We have 5 lives versus 1 life. In this case, we can decide to save more lives rather than saving only 1. There are volunteers who also made the same decision.
One unsuspecting person to certain death. In essence, you have to decide, do you kill one person who's not in peril to save 5 who are? So, will random passers-by flick the switch or not?
Okay, we're going to start it. I'm going to start the train. Okay, ready? Train's oh, you moved it. You've switched it. Yes, last minute intervention. He's going to die.
Sorry.
You've intervened.
I have to.
You have to intervene.
Yeah.
Most researchers find, as we did, that the majority of people will flip the switch.
Number 2 example, euthanasia and pain control. Prohibition of euthanasia must derive from a belief that direct killing of the innocent is supremely and always wrong. The principle of double effect applies in euthanasia. The good effect is pain relief, and the bad effect, the patient will eventually die. In conclusion, euthanasia should be done with the patient's consent. Next example, cancer effects.
Hey, you moving in there?
We want to do the right thing, but something bad can also happen. What would be an example to this? For example, we respect human life for the moment of conception, in no way that we will violate it.
But imagine a pregnant woman going to his physician and finds out she has a uterine cancer or cancer of the womb. And if the cancer will not be removed, she's going to die. But if the cancer is removed or the uterus will be removed, the baby will die. So what are we going to do? We are in dilemma. The church can help them to have a decision called the principle of double effect, that when we are in the situation that no matter what we do, there will always be bad and good effect. Can I still perform the operation removing the cancer of the uterus? If we perform the operation removing the cancer of the uterus, that is a good effect. If we see it will also have a bad effect of the loss of the life of the baby. The answer is yes, if it agrees with the condition of principle of double effect. First, we can remove the uterus because all we wanted to do is to remove the cancer. Second, that is not to lead to the death of the child. We foresee that the child will die, but that is not what we intend to do. Third, the good thing of removing the cancer of the uterus is not brought about by the death of the child. It's a good act of removing the cancer which leads to the unintentionally death of the child. Lastly, we have a proportion in doing this. We have 2 lives, therefore, if there is no other way of resolving this, then one may go ahead and remove the cancer, even if we will have to risk the baby.